Hello YouTube, this is Gustav here bringing you guys another YouTube video, and in this video I'll be going through the specs and features of the newly announced Samsung Galaxy S7. So let's go ahead and get started. So the Galaxy S7 was announced February 2016 at a press event in Barcelona. The status so far is that it will be released alongside with the S7 Edge on the 11th of March 2016, but pre-orders are still being taken currently. So the first thing I'd like to talk about is the display. The display is a 5.5-inch Super AMOLED screen which is protected by Gorilla Glass 4. The overall weight of the S7 is 152 grams, which is 14 grams more than the S6, which is a good thing to the customers as that's what they required due to having problems trying to grab the phone due to the edge things on the actual S7 Edge. The S7 will be running Android Marshmallow version 6.0 and the chipset will be Snapdragon 820. The camera will have a 12 megapixel lens with 1.7 aperture, which is lower megapixel than the S6 with its 16 megapixel lens, but it's not a bad thing as the lower megapixel means the more megapixel being shot is captured, meaning faster autofocus, as that's what more photographer people would like to see. It will shoot video at 2160p at 30 frames per second, 1080p at 60 frames per second, 720p at 240 frames per second, and all the other features like HDR recording, etc. It will come with 4 GB of RAM and have two choices of internal storage from either 32 GB or 64 GB. However, it doesn't really matter which one you actually choose, as finally Samsung has brought back the micro SD card slot, meaning expandable storage of up to 200 GB on both 32 GB and 64 GB models, which I'll recommend buying the 32 GB as that's the one that makes more sense, as it will be cheaper than the 64 GB model. But at the end of the day, if you have a micro SD card, you can bump it up to 200 GB, as that's both the limits on both 32 GB and 64 GB models. So the Samsung Galaxy S7 will have a removable 3000 milliamp battery, which is more than the S6 with its 2550 milliamp battery, which is 450 milliamp more if you do the maths. Lastly but not least, you'll have a choice of 4 colors to choose from, like the previous model, the S6. You can either choose from black, white, silver or gold. And I do recommend the gold, as I kind of like that. It's like a mirrory finish. So guys, this is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, please subscribe for more awesome videos like this. Please leave a like and comment down below and tell me if you guys are excited for the S7, and if anyone has a S6, do you think are you thinking of upgrading, and do you think it's worthwhile upgrading for the micro SD card slot or any of the other new features? And also please don't forget to share this video, as it will help us out so much. Thank you.